Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's Survivor recap.
Let's start by giving a shout out to Quiz 36.
Alright.
Shout out.
Yeah. So last time Charlie was sent packing and he became the second member of the jury.
Corinne came to a little epiphany. She's got slim to none chance of winning. And Slim just left town.
Yeah.
Not good.
No.
So Bob approaches Sugar and says,
Now I'm gonna tell you.
I love Bob.
I didn't find the idol.
Right.
With his little accent. You know.
Yeah. Bob has grown on me so much.
And he's all like, I made this fake one. Check it out.
She's like, wow,
why did he tell Sugar?
I don't know.
Puzzled by that.
I guess because she had spent so much time on...
I guess they kind of had that connection.
Right.
The bond.
And he was probably trying to feel
exile.
her out to see if she had made any, success trying to find the idol.
So, Randy and Corinne are strategizing. They're like, we need to get married. long week.
Yes. Yeah, they need to get Matty.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's the Survivor auction. This is my favorite show
every
season. The rules. You get $500 each.
There's no pooling money.
No sharing food.
Right.
And you have to bid in $20 increments.
Which totally did not happen.
No. So, the first prize goes to Randy, beer and peanuts, because he's a drunk.
Kenny won a scroll, which was like, you can either send someone or go to exile yourself, and if you send someone, you get all their money.
Kenny was very hesitant to, he'd, bid up a lot of the items, and then he was afraid that it was nothing, so he would be, oh, you take it.
But he did send Bob to exile and took all of his money.
Sorry, Bob.
Yeah.
At least you'll get another shot at that idol. Susie got a giant bowl of peanut butter and chocolate.
No, Sugar did.
Right.
But Susie got a hot bath and some clean clothes.
Which only lasted about 5 minutes. I mean, she was like, okay, I had enough.
They were like, you're done?
What did she do? Something in the water? Because, they're not well on Survivor.
Moving on.
Matty got a cheeseburger and fries plate with all the fixins.
Yep.
Cheeseburgers.
Randy was bidding on everything.
He was.
And he got a spaghetti dinner with, wine or something.
And garlic bread. Looked delish. Corinne got a vial of secret info.
It was
to be opened at the immunity challenge.
An advantage for the immunity challenge.
So a little bit about that later.
Mm-hmm.
And Randy, the last item, bought cookies for the tribe for $20.
Yeah. And
this is where the trouble begins.
Drama!
He wanted to give out the cookies to who he wanted to give them out to, and Jeff was like, no, they're for the tribe.
So Sugar was like, I don't want it.
Yeah.
And then finally she took it, she gave it to Matty.
Right.
And he's like, that was my cookie.
So Randy, there was a whole big incident about that, and P.S. Randy's pissed.
Mm-hmm.
So, Bob on exile. Poor Bob. He should have taken the comfort. But he didn't know. So he goes looking for the idol, and the clue that they gave him that was extra from last time, he already knew.
Yeah.
So he went on a little safari.
That was cool.
It was gorge. I love it.
Crazy
He's
views.
I know why they call it the Garden of Eden now.
Yep.
Was there a snake? And an apple tree?
Okay, so back at camp, Matty's trying to sway everyone to get rid of Bob because he's like, Randy and Corinne are not going to win challenges. Bob is.
Well, Randy's got a plan of his own. He's going to act like a total anus all day so that people will vote for him, and then, on the off chance that Bob has the idol...
Which they are sure of.
Right. He will take Bob's idol, convince him to give it to him, and blindside Susie. That's a great plan. The only problem is you don't got the idol.
Yeah. So Randy's plan was totally working, except for the whole
idol.
Part.
Yeah. So it's time for the immunity challenge. And it's a balance beam obstacle course.
Yes, they had to bring 3 bags of, I guess they were puzzle pieces.
Puzzle blocks.
They were like giant dominoes.
Right.
They had to bring them from one side of the balance beam to the other.
3 bags. So, little twist though. The first 2 people to finish goes right to the final round.
Yeah.
But Corinne-vial needed to be opened. And inside it said, go immediately to the final round.
Yeah, so there were 3 in the final round, which included Kenny, Matty, and Corinne.
Right. So, when you get to the final round, you have to arrange your puzzle blocks, aka weird slanted dominoes, on this little rickety catwalk. But there's tripwires.
Yeah, so
they got knocked down a few times.
You could totally ruin all the work that you did.
Right, and they all have to be lined up just right because there's a little cut on the bottom that holds them on the little catwalk the way that they're supposed to upright.
Well, if the distance is wrong, it's not going to work.
Well, that too. So, Kenny finished first and tried his, and it didn't work.
No. So then everyone at the same time was like, all right, Jeff, I'm trying.
Right. And nobody's worked except for Kenny. Woo! Kenny wins immunity. So, Sugar, after that, talks to Bob and says, you know what I think would be hilarious? If you gave Randy your immunity idol.
Oh my god.
And played it off as real.
And she totally twisted it so it was like, oh yeah, you'll totally gain some brownie points with the 5
right
on the other side. So he's like, all right, this is the only thing I got, so I'm going for it.
Why not?
And that moment, I was like, Bob, yes!
Yeah, Bob just became my new favorite.
No, he's still not my favorite, but...
Oh, I don't know. I think he's pretty damn clever.
But I don't dislike him anymore.
And charming. And he's got a good sense of humor.
Alright, so time for tribal council.
Alright, you know Jeff's bringing up the cookie incident, which he
Yeah.
did, and they talk about how Randy went off on Susie.
It was like, shut the F up.
Yeah, so Crystal was like, where I come from, that's hands down for a slap. Yeah, I could see that. Kenny's keeping his idol.
Kenny's no fool.
No. So it's time for voting. And you know how everybody goes up there and they're like, this one's for you.
Yeah.
Well, Crystal was... she won quiet.
She's like, you have made my life miserable.
And everybody's like...
yelling. Yeah. They were like...
They could all hear it.
Sugar's
I was wondering
face
how loud you had to be.
Was the best throughout this tribal council.
It was like...
The whole time she's like...
Yeah. And Crystal was a close second.
Yeah.
Because she was just like...
It was really good.
Oh, it was so great. So... Yeah, you know it. Randy played the idol. And
Okay.
Jeff was like, what?
But before Jeff made his announcement, it was so awesome to see the whole tribe laughing.
Including the jury.
Some because they knew that crap is fake.
Right.
The others because they thought, we
Susan's
gotcha.
going home.
Yeah. You're shocked, aren't you?
Wow. And then it was the best part of the entire show was when Randy's face went from to... was the best when Jeff threw his fake idol into the fire. Because he went up there with it all wrapped up like a little turd in a blanket. And Jeff was like, what's this?
Yeah. All right, so Randy was voted out.
Right.
Vote of 5-3.
Bye, Randy. So next time, my clever little Bob tries to play off the whole idol incident due to Marcus. Remember when he went and threw it in the water? Well, he really didn't. Nobody checked the bottle. And I saw where he hid it, so that's what happened.
Right.
Oh my God, I can't wait till next week. Till then, much love.